Oh man, all that energy and I was on mute. What's going on, guys? Matty here from DCL Blogger. Good to see you guys back here again. Oh my god, day number 20, a full month's worth of streaming. Who knew? Who knew that would happen? I still remember the day I just said, you know what, I'm jumping on stream today. It was a random thought that popped into my head, and now we're here on day 20. How time flies. Very excited for next year, guys. And I was on mute. What's going on, guys? Matty here from DCL Blogger. One second, I need to mute this thing. Back here again. All right. I think are we good? The desktop audio. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Awesome. Let's go, guys. So excited for next year. I know we're 30 days away. We've officially hit the 1st of December. We're 30 days away from next year, 2023. Insane in the membrane. Super excited for next year. I think my content's just going to be off the chain. I've got TikToks and YouTube shorts lined up. I've got Twitter threads up to the roof. Got podcasts coming out, Twitter spaces lined up, getting consistent with YouTube streams. And it's just going to be insane. I've got podcasts and interviews lined up with people from AI, people that are VC investors that can shed some light on the industry that they're investing in, some project builders, some gaming giants. It's just going to be, next year's just going to be insane with content. So super excited. 37 people have come to watch the stream so far. Guys, today we are giving away an artifact egg. We're giving away a freaking artifact egg. No volume? Someone says no volume. I hope you can hear this. Can you guys hear this? All right. Well, I hope you can, because if you can't, then I've just been talking for 3 minutes straight with no volume. I can't hear. I think at the start I had it on mute. Anyway, yeah. So I can hear you. Okay, great. All right. We have. Look. I'm going to show you what I have. All right. Let's go to desktop. I'm going to go to desktop. If you guys have followed my stuff in the past, you would know that your boy Matty is stacked with some freaking artifact clones, right? I've got so many artifact clones, it's insane. So let's go check out my wallet a little bit. Guys, I've been investing in the NFT space for 4 years now. So those that are maybe new to the stream, if you haven't come across me or even my content before, I've been in the space for about 4 to 5 years. I invested in Decentraland in the early days, made a lot of money. Started investing in the space here and there in 2021, 2022, things started to blow up and things got crazy, right? So my wallet's filled with a bunch of stuff. But my CloneX wallet, so my wallet with CloneX is in it, my CloneX collection, I have, I think 70 or something, right? I've got a lot. I've just got too much. So they keep giving me free mints to shirts and things, so I've claimed all of those. But I have like 65 or 70 clones, right? I had 100 at a stage. I think I had 90 or 85 or something. I sold some. I had to buy a house. I sold some. And now I've got 60 eggs. So we got 60 eggs because now each clone is redeemable for a freaking egg. And now I'm sitting on 60 eggs. So, look, every time I get to claim free stuff, whether it be tokens from a drop or whether it be an NFT collection, I love doing giveaways. If you come across my content before, even on Twitter, before lives, it's just a fun thing to do. So someone today is going to get a damn egg, right? So stick around for in about 10 minutes. I'll tell you how to enter it. It's pretty easy. Obviously, you'd need an Ethereum wallet. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's going to be a random draw. And it's gonna. Okay, I'll just freaking tell you guys. All right. The way I'm gonna do this is you're gonna post your Ethereum address in the comment of this YouTube video. You're gonna make sure you subscribe. You're gonna make sure you like that video, and that's it. Right? Subscribe, like, comment your Ethereum address on the YouTube chat, and somewhere in the next 30-minute mark, I'll give it out. So it'll have to be after the stream. So as soon as the stream finishes, I'm gonna collate all those Ethereum addresses, run it through a random generator on a spreadsheet, and tweet on my Twitter and comment on my YouTube channel on who wins, right? So stick around. Everyone here has a chance to win. I don't care who you are. as long as you just stick in your Ethereum address. But you have to be here during the live session. So I'm going to stop the timer as soon as I stop this live session. And anyone that watches it later, you're not eligible. But if you've come to this live session, thank you so much. Basically, I'm going to collect all those Ethereum addresses at that time. All right. Easy peasy. Comment, like, sub. Super easy. What I normally do, guys, on this stream is we cover 30 minutes of AI, NFTs, Metaverse stuff, all the things that have happened in the last 24 hours that should be on your radar, right? All right, you guys don't have access to the comments while it's live. All right, that's cool. All right, comment in the chat. All right, let's comment in the chat. I need someone to collate the Ethereum addresses in the chat though. All right, comment in the chat. All right, comment in the chat. I will collate this after. Hopefully there's an easy way to freaking export this chat. Can I export the chat or something? How do I access the chat? Oh wait, this is recorded. I am gonna record screen. I can't record the screen. All right, comment on the chat. I'll figure it out. All right, guys. What I'll do at the end of the video, I won't stop it immediately. I'll just go to the intro screen. So the intro screen is just my logo, and then I'll spend 5 minutes collating everyone's Ethereum address in the chat, right? If you're new, we're giving away a freaking artifact egg today, and all you got to do, comment in the chat your Ethereum address, like and sub. You're gonna get one. All right. All right, guys. Let's jump to some content. Yeah, I can make a Google Doc or whatever. Oh wait, you're saying now live on stream, make a Google Doc that everyone can view and update. No, just comment on the stream. I think that's the easiest way, because that way the same person can't put like 50 Ethereum addresses, right? I know how to do this. Sorry, I got this. All right, guys. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's hanging around. So who do we have here? Who's some new faces? Who are the OGs coming around? So I'm gonna go up here. XP Art, what's going on? The real Bernando, what is going on? I like, what's that? What's that PFP? It's the first time I've seen that PFP. Fraser Moat, check. Awesome. Kunal, what's going on? Manu Grewal, comment or chat. So comment in the chat. Yep. Good morning, says Daniel. Good morning. Nessie? No, Nesla.eth. Good morning, sir. How are you today? Says Actomafu John. I think that's the first time I've seen that name. Welcome to the stream. Jan Pieta. Dylan Plosnik. The gang is here. Yes, it is. AI Monstero here. Nice. Good to see you. Good. Here since the first stream, says Jake Spin Music. Man, thank you so much. Stream number 1. We're at stream number 20. Can you guys believe? How about a Google form open only during the stream? I think there's going to be some issues with that, because I think people will start to put a bunch of different emails or Ethereum addresses. What do you think of Valhalla, by the way? Not sure yet. Eric207.eth. Good morning. Hey, Matty, long time follower here, says Chris M. Awesome. Good to see you. Manu Grewal.eth. All right. Another Ethereum address. My address is nken.eth. Everyone's got a .eth. Did you watch Ozverse? Who'd they verse? WI. That's not. Oh, West Indies in cricket. Was that a 2020 match? Not recently. How's Australia? It's blazes on flow, says the real Bernardo. Australia's all right. Weather is pretty decent. I think we had a little bit of rain the other day. It's a bit cloudy. I got to make my garden, but it's been pretty neutral. I just had some family come from overseas yesterday, and we got 45 people from my family now migrated to Australia. Isn't that insane? I've got, my dad has 10 siblings. It's an Indian thing. My dad has 10. My dad is a family of 13 people, including his mom and dad. So I've got like, I think 50 cousins or something crazy. Am I going to Art Basel? I am not. I'm not. Sadly, I'm not Giro. I know there's a paint party. There's a ferocious paint party. That's pretty awesome. I hope everyone is having a great day. Good morning, Maddie. Make me win, okay? Thanks, says Perry CCL. Absolutely. That's exactly what we're going to do here. when bear market over. Leg day at the gym. So no, I'm not having a great day. No. Rest time. It's all worth it in the end, right? Germany and Belgium are out of the World Cup. That's insane. That's insane. Did Saudi make it through? So Germany and Belgium are out of the World Cup. England, I wonder if England's going to be knocked out. That's a big family. Yeah, 45 is huge. It's just insane. World Cup was insane too. I got to watch the highlights. I haven't been watching much of the World Cup. I watched a little bit at the start, but just got too busy with stuff. Yeah, everyone flexing their .eth, right? How many weddings do I go to eat? Yeah, a lot. I go to at least 2 weddings a month. Seriously, I go to at least have 10 kids, Maddie. Keep it up. I know. I gotta pass it on. Japan's going through. That's awesome. Yeah, I go to like at least 15 weddings a year, or maybe even 20. It's insane. Like I'm sick of. It's great to go to these weddings, but so much of them are just so far away. I got a big family, got a good friends crowd. My wife has a big, a good sized family as well here in Australia. So there's just so much going on. 2 a.m. wake up for the Belgium versus Croatia game wasn't fun. So Croatia won. So Belgium lost to Croatia. That's interesting. Croatia have been in quite a few World Cups. So Saudi are out, but England are through. So Saudi went out, right? Oh, that's sort of sad. I did want them to keep going through, but hey, you know, they did have some tough people in their group. But Saudi winning, so basically the government threw a national world holiday in Saudi when they won. And get this right, everyone in Saudi got $1 million Rolls Royce. Not everyone in Saudi. Every Saudi player or person part of that team got $1 million Rolls Royce for winning. There, wedding equals free food. Exactly right. Are the eggs another artifact PFP project? Says Jiro. Not too sure. Yeah, not too sure if the eggs are a PFP project. I think we'll go through that in the stream, right? All right, guys. Let's get going. Let's go going. Guys, if you're new, if you just joined, I see some new people join. Make sure you comment in the chat your Ethereum address. Make sure you like. Make sure you sub. We're going to give away an egg at the end of the stream. Okay. All right. So guys, going through AI, we'll go through some NFT projects, some recent happenings in the metaverse, the NFT industry. 30 minutes of good stuff in the digital world, right? All right, this is my egg collection. Went through my CloneX collection. I basically have 60 eggs. So I'm going to give away one. Someone's going to get an egg. Actually, I think I have 61 eggs. So there's the perfect one that needs to go to make it a nice even number. So guys, so these eggs, to give you guys a little bit of a background, Artifact have said, so maybe we'll start here. Eggs are just the beginning of our next big IP, Project Animus. Animus? Protect your egg and keep it safe. We have a lot more coming while you'll wait for it to hatch. So I believe we have to wait till next year to hatch these. I've heard that there's going to be a month or so to hatch these. So we're going to be waiting with our eggs for a while. Now, what is this? Honestly, I don't know. In terms of the overall Artifact play, I do know that Artifact, I think, have released probably the most mini NFT projects under the Artifact banner, right? So you got the CloneX, then since the CloneX, you've had the monoliths, you've had the space pods, you've got the eggs, you've had like random merch drops, you've had the second monoliths, the Nike thing. There's like, you got the AR thing, and you got like 7 to 8 different NFT projects that they just basically just blast in the community with NFTs. Everyone in the community is going to have an NFT, right? That's a good idea. My thought was, if you continue to do that, you will dilute the value of these NFTs. But to be honest, if you have a brand that has value and there's a lot of hype in the air, and not only that, but I think it is important to distribute multiple sets of NFTs. So there's multiple entry points, right? Maybe NFTs, maybe there's ways you can get into the Artifact ecosystem with like just 0.3 Ethereum. Maybe you want to be part of the Nike monolith stuff. Maybe you want to be part of the eggs and the pets. Maybe you want to CloneX and have an avatar, right? Or maybe you want a wearable or a digital merchandise and stuff. And I think it's quite smart what they're doing. They're just throwing out there all these different ways to contribute and be involved. like Bored Ape Yacht Club and some of these other NFT projects, they don't do many NFT releases. I mean, Bored Ape have done a few, but much of that value has accrued to the Bored Ape. For the CloneX world, I think they've continued to distribute NFTs, so that value has accrued through separate NFTs in a way. So you got the, if you combine the value of one CloneX and one egg and one monolith and all of these things, you probably get about 15 to almost 20 ETH. So let's keep going, guys. This is what it is, right? So this is a little trailer on their artifact.com website. So we'll check this out. What does it look like? Is there any Easter eggs? Let's look around for some Easter eggs. We got some drone activity. Where the drone's going. You know what? I feel like this does give us some more alpha, right? So yeah, you're gonna get an egg. It looks pretty cool. Knowing Artifact, stacked with like probably a couple $100 million at this stage. They just stacked with capital. I feel like they're gonna start to produce some pretty cool stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they build their own virtual world or their suite of games. So it does look like this is gonna be a pretty big deal. One thing that's interesting is this, right? So it looks like this clone is in a space pod. Then it looks like the space pod is in a tower of some sort, right? Look, you got multiple buildings. It's on a top levels, and CloneX have Artifact has said there's going to be a burning mechanism for the space pods. I would not be surprised if they said you can burn your space pods to build larger pods or a whole building. Maybe you can get a whole mansion if you burn 100 space pods or something. You can merge them somehow. They have said that about space pods. Disclaimer: I own like 150 space pods or 200 space pods. I'm stacked with space pods, right? As you guys know, I'm big on virtual LAN. I think virtual LAN is a really epic way when you're part of a community to start building a presence on their virtual platform. You guys have seen my project, the Medikey. I do a ton of stuff in Decentraland. We have like 500 LANs in the sandbox. So LANs are a big deal for me. So I've gone ahead and bought like, I think 200 LANs on for Artifact on Cyberlands. I think there's going to be a burning mechanism that will combine like a really big a bunch of them where you can make larger ones. So this is actually quite interesting. This is the first time I'm seeing this where it's sort of like on a higher level. I think my theory is that the burning mechanism of the space pods. Matty gonna have a Burj Khalifa, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I'm stacked with like Artifact stuff. Guys, I have so much Artifact stuff. What I've showed you is just minimal stuff. Check this out, right? I'm always showing this stuff on my stream, but I'll do it again. Just so you guys know how obsessed I am with Artifact. You see this shoe? I have 26 pairs of these shoes. At the back, you can only see 3 pairs. I actually have 26 freaking pairs of these type of shoes. I bought $100,000 worth of their shoes, right? When they first dropped them. This is pre-Nike, pre-CloneX, pre-Artifact being very heavy in the NFT space. This is a collaboration with Ferocious that they did. And I have like, yeah, I have 26 pairs of these, almost 30 pairs of these, right? And I still have the NFTs of them. I haven't sold the NFTs that came with this that they used to allow you to mint clones. So I got 3 clones from each shoe. I got like 26 times 3. That's how I got my 70 to 80, maybe 85 clones. I'll put that up later. My theory is as well that as Artifact expand their ecosystem, they're gonna introduce those shoes as the NFT versions of the shoes, and then the people that own them will be known as the OGs. I also think that those that own those NFTs will have probably a Ferocious X Nike drop coming soon. I don't see why that wouldn't happen because there's already been a Nike drop with the Drip collection, which had a bunch of like 20 artists. I don't see why there wouldn't be a Ferocious and Nike drop. Anyway, a bunch of stuff I'm speculating on, but for me, it's been a fun journey just to keep part of the project, keep getting like cool drops, right? All right. I've had like artifact stuff for like a year and a half or 2 years now. It's been pretty insane. So anyway, enough of this, guys. So someone's gonna get a freaking egg. Let's move on. Guys, you guys know that I've been getting really into the AI world, right? Artificial intelligence. We're gonna go through a bunch of different things happening in the AI world. That's actually pretty interesting. Actually pretty interesting. Maybe we'll go through this article a little bit later, right? Yeah, we'll go through this a little bit later. Let's go through this a little bit later. Here's an interesting thing. It's how generative AI could create assets for the metaverse, right? We've seen tools like Stable Diffusion, and I think it's like DALL-E or something, or some of these tools that allow you to have a visual output. So people are creating tools or web pages that allow you to create digital assets through inputs. Now what's happening is 3D modeling. You can start to input what you want and it'll just create like 100 versions of a chair for you. And think about like building the metaverse or these virtual worlds or these games. There's a lot of 3D modeling and design work. In fact, there's heaps. Like 90% of building a game is just 3D modeling and environment design and concept arting and gamification, game design, all of these things, right? Can you imagine how quickly those timelines are going to come to fruition? If 3D modeling becomes so advanced where you're just like, you know what? My theme is cyberpunk. The year is 2028. The year is 3,421. There's aliens living in this world. I want little concepts of that in here. And then you just click generate. And it just generates a whole bunch of buildings. It generates a whole aesthetic style. And suddenly you've got this whole 3D model kit that you can drag and drop into your world to make a game, right? It's super, super interesting to see the efficiency that's going to create. You're going to have games that will spin up that look amazing and beautiful within 2 months worth of coding. Now, the question is, what is the human being's role, right? What is the human being's role in a world like this? There's a question I asked on my Twitter yesterday. And a lot of people are saying universal basic income, UBI, technology will start to be taxed and that tax will be paid to human beings. But I don't think the world's going to work like that. I don't think the world's going to work like that because in a society, in the Western world, the society works on an economy where people have to provide value to be paid. You can't go and just get paid for doing nothing, right? You got to get, I mean, you might get food or something, basics, but you have to be contributing to society in some shape or form, or at least maybe contributing to science or research or something, right? To get paid. I mean, you got to provide some value to get some value back, right? In some countries, you get paid for doing nothing. Maybe you're unable to. Maybe you have a disability. That's a different story. But those that are fully able to, mentally able to, and those that decide to do nothing because they're out of a job, I honestly don't think that's going to happen. I don't know if that's actually going to go ahead. What I do think is going to happen is AI will generate stuff. In probably the next 5-10 years, there'll be a fine tuning of AI. So say I'm building a forest and I'm going to say, you know what? I want 8 different types of bears in this forest. The AI tool will generate these bears. 80% of that work will be done by the AI tool, but artists and 3D modelers and these skills will still be needed to fine tune it the exact way that I want and refeed that into the AI tool. The AI tooling will assist these skilled people to basically do 90% of their work, right? And they will be the consultant in between to get that, to communicate that work to the person that's commissioned the work. So I still think there's space, but I think the effort will be much less. I think the skill requirement will be still needed because you may need to touch up 3D models, etc. Maybe they're taking too many poly counts. You got to let that, make that less, etc., etc. Right? Yeah. Chat does not allow public wallet addresses to be posted, doesn't it? You know what? All right. For those that cannot post it, we'll do it a different way as well for you guys as well. So if you have posted it in this YouTube channel, that's fine. post it underneath this. So live on YouTube, under here. So feel free to post it under this tweet of mine. So Matty, twitter.com/DCL blogger, you'll find this. Either there or there. So any one of my 2 recent posts with the egg snapshot, if you want, you can post it here. So post ETH. You know what? I won't say it because I feel like people on Twitter will run and do that, and they're not on the stream. So only if you're on the stream, you know this. Either you do it in this chat or you can put it under here. I will collate all of them and I'll make it happen, right? So yeah. Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't know you couldn't sorry, I didn't know you couldn't do Ethereum addresses. You can't do Ethereum addresses here. All right, so if you have an ENS domain, that's awesome. Ethereum address, throw it in here. Okay, cool. Under one of my tweets. If anyone asks, just let them know, right? Again, guys, if you're new to this, we're giving away an egg. Comment in the chat, like and sub, and that's what you get. All right, let's keep going, guys. So AI is replacing 3D modeling and tools. That's pretty cool. Here's an interesting one. So there's a guy called Josh over here, and he's shared this new tool called ChatGPT. So it's using the new GPT toolkit, where the responses are AI driven, and the responses seem to be way more interesting and effective than Google search. So check out some of the responses or the questions this person has asked and what sort of responses it has come out. It's pretty mind-blowing. It's very mind-blowing. And you know what? Google, what it does, right? What Google does is it looks at all the content out there that human beings have made, and it tries to collect the best of that content. And I think Google also does use AI in much of this stuff. I mean, I'm sure they're feeding all this information through some sort of machine learning and outputting information as best as possible. I'm sure they are doing that. But this is the question in LaTeX, which seems to be some sort of coding software. How do I represent a differential equation? Oh no, I don't think LaTeX is a super, I don't know what LaTeX is. I think it could be a math formula. This is really bad of me. I did do specialist math at school. Should I know this? I don't know what this is. Anyway, writing a differential equations in LaTeX. So this is bugging me. So this is the Google output. Look at the ChatGPT output. In LaTeX, how do I represent a differential equation? In LaTeX, you can use the /begin blah 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 blah. It gives you example codes that you can copy and paste. Then you keep going down here and it's got what are the limitations of generics in TypeScript, and it gives you some documentation, and you go and, if you want, you can go and read human answers, or you can go and read a machine that's gone and figured out what the best freaking answers are for you and given you this. Some of the limitations of generics in TypeScript include the following: generics only support types, not values, blah blah blah, right there for you. And it's not only this, like it gets even more mind-blowing, right? So more function encoding things. So this is pretty cool. So this is like, how do I write a really inefficient sorting algorithm in BF? And they've given the algorithm. It says inefficient. So it gives you an example of how to do something wrong. Wait, does it? I don't know. I'm not a coder. Asking for a simple code fix, easy. So check this out. I can't figure out why this code isn't running. Boom. And then it actually says the code you provided is not correct because the function divide blah 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 is trying to divide 2 numbers, but you're passing it a string and a number as arguments, and it gives you the solution of that. So, oh my god, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. So in general, when you're coding, and I know this because I was like I'm not a coder, but at a time last year, I was like, you know what, Matty, you got to learn coding. Coding's the future. So I went and tried to learn a bit of coding. And now I'm trying to do some functions, and I'd follow some tutorials, and every now and then I'd put a thing wrong, and I'd be like, what am I doing wrong? And I'd try and look here. And the code software would give me some indication as to what's wrong. It would try and highlight certain bits, but I'd miss a lot of others, right? But if I could paste that somewhere, and it would actually tell me what's wrong. Like, you know, the people that are on support chats and they advise you on what you've done wrong or how to do things better. That whole thing is going to be freaking replaced because you can just search an answer or a question in there and the AI will just spit out an answer for you. Interesting. There's more stuff here. Let's talk about Jean Baudrillard's simulacra and simulation. I don't know what the hell that is. And then it goes on to give a snippet on that. What do you think? That is a really Baudrillard. Okay, would have to say about large language models. An answer there. He didn't have the opportunity to encounter them. However, given his focus on the concept of simulacra and the way that representations can come to replace the original objects or ideas that they represent, it is possible that he would have seen large language models as an example of this phenomenon. Like they don't just say, hey, you know, we don't know. They actually give you an answer that maybe a regular human being would have thought of, right? Now, how I saw this is because Danielle over here tagged Mattyverse. This is how we go through content in this YouTube channel, guys. We hashtag Mattyverse under some interesting stuff. And then what I do is I go bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. And then like every now and then someone tags me and then I just cover that content. So there's one really interesting way for you guys as well to keep on top of stuff is people hashtagging Metaverse. Let's make this a thing, guys. If you do see something interesting, hashtag Mattyverse and I will cover it on my stream if it's good, right? I've got more stuff on AI with you guys. So Loopify over here, he also did a tweet on this and he's gone on to put in some more questions. Hey, I'm trying to come up with some interesting, fantastical ways of decorating a living room for a design project. Sure, there are many fantastical ways you can do this. Create a fairy tale inspired room. So it gives you ideas. So maybe you can be like, hey, I'm running a party. Hey, I don't know what to get my wife for Valentine's Day. That's a good question. And then maybe it'll spit out some answers as to what to get your girlfriend, your wife. Maybe you want to get something sweet for your mother. Maybe it'll give you a bunch of different answers, right? And the traditional way that this has been done, and this is why AI is so good, guys. AI is so good because human beings are full of faults, right? A human being that will say, hey, here's 10 things you can do for your wife. What they will do is they'll write a freaking article on Google or on their blog, or they'll make a YouTube video, and then they'll add affiliate links or referral links for each one. So not only do they do the information, but they sell you stuff, right? So you can't trust human beings to make content sometimes, especially recommendations, because they're biased in a way if they're selling something. And those that make it at the top of Google that give you these answers, they're very well written, and the person that's writing them has to be incentivized to make it, right? He's not just going to make a 2,000 word article on the 10 top things to do here for free. He's doing it with a purpose. So either he's trying to get you to jump onto his thing and get, you know, to sign up to his email, or go buy a product on Amazon and get a referral kickback. So AI is going to cut the crap. AI is going to cut the crap and give you exactly what you need. Man, it just blows my mind the more I think about it. I don't know if this was computer generated. I highly doubt. If this was computer generated, I'm just done. I'm done with, I don't know what I'm done with. I'm done with I'm gonna just teleport myself into a virtual avatar and with AI. Like, I don't even know if I need to even exist anymore. If the capabilities have reached to a point where it can come up with a full generated idea and a look based on an AI input, then that would be crazy, because this is beautiful. This is stunning. This will give you great ideas on what to actually do, right? That can't be generated by computers. I don't know. Anyway, more find bugs with this code. So this part's interesting here. This is really interesting. I'm trying to exploit a smart contract. It looks like this. And there's a code that's written here. And it goes, what's the bug in this smart contract? And the freaking AI tool finds the bug. It goes, it appears that the contract has a potential re-entrancy vulnerability. The withdraw function calls message.sender.call, with a specified amount of value, but does not check if the call was successful before subtracting the amount from the sender's balance. This could allow an attacker to repeatedly call the withdraw function, potentially draining the account's balance. I swear to God, this thing has happened. I swear this thing has happened before, and I've seen people where this vulnerability has happened in people's contracts. They've lost all their money. But if you could just paste the code that you have here, and this thing will find out where the vulnerabilities are. How much, like, what's the role of auditors? What's the role of a massive consultancy firm that audits code, contracts, companies? If you can just run an AI model through their business infrastructure, their code, the stuff that they've got to audit, and get a result that's an AI driven result, that means there is no human error there, right? That is insane. That is insane. All right, guys, it gets crazier. It gets crazier. Look at this. Loop goes, how do I create a successful 10K NFT project? And this thing says, creating a successful 10K NFT project requires a combination of factors, including a unique and desirable concept, a well-executed plan, and effective marketing. Here are some steps you can take to increase the chances of success for your 10K project. Start by identifying a unique and desirable concept. Develop a clear and well-executed plan for your NFT project. Use social media and other online platforms to promote. The answer this thing has given based on a simple question is more valuable than 80% of the content I've seen on Twitter that's human made. I don't know how it's picking up like very specific and actionable items that make sense and work, because it is true. It's got to be unique. It's got to be an executed plan. It does touch upon social media as platforms. Like the points it's given is legitimate. Like it's not just random crap that is out there that doesn't work. And just imagine this as a Twitter thread, right? I spend a lot of time making Twitter threads. If I can just be like, well, I'm just going to put in this paragraph. Let me see what it spits out. And it spits out 10 points. And I throw that on Twitter, then my Twitter thread creating time is cut from an hour and a half to 20 minutes. Insane. Crazy, right? It's just, this is why, guys, I'm getting super bullish on AI. All right, the name of this stream is called AI is Taking Over the World. And I've talked for 40 minutes. Are you serious? That's crazy. I can't be more bullish on this space. NFTs and Metaverse, I am super bullish on, but the problem is, guys, the problem is with NFTs and Metaverse is the product and the idea and product are so far away, right? Someone sells an NFT project and they say, we got some avatars coming, we've got some games coming, this NFT, you're going to be able to do this and that. There's a virtual land project coming. That's 4 years away. I'm telling you, by the time Yuga Labs releases their virtual world, I'm telling you, it's going to be another 2 to 4 years. It's not next year. It's going to be the year after, right? By the time some of these projects release their stuff, I've been in the space for 4 to 5 years, guys, in the NFT world. I know this stuff takes a long time. That's the problem with NFTs and Metaverse stuff, is there's a lot of hype about it, but it's coming soon, right? It's very far away. The difference between AI is it's a tool that can be used today on everything that you see right now. Today, it can be used to make your life more efficient. Today, it can be used to experiment with, to replace business models in major corporations, right? You can make a consultancy firm that figures out what the hell to do here and goes and sells these ideas and goes into a company and looks at what processes they can improve on with AI and implements them. And they will pay you a freaking ton of money to make that happen. That's the difference between the AI industry right now. That's what I find is powerful, right? NFTs and Metaverse, long time away. Very exciting, long time away. AI, it's here today. It's here today to use and figure out how to use it. I don't want to die here. A couple more little things. BMW Ventures seems to have registered their trademarks, and everyone's tracking these trademarks and throwing out articles on BMW venturing into NFTs and Metaverse. I don't think they've done any more than just say what they're trademarking. So its applications cover downloadable multimedia files containing artwork, text, audio, and video, Features featuring vehicles as well as downloadable computer programs. I think like their legal teams, they basically told their legal teams, hey guys, go figure it out and trademark and protect our IP in this virtual world because this virtual space is going nuts. Now is the time to trademark ourselves. Now, look how early we are. We're so freaking early. BMW is like a 100-year-old car company, right? They've been around for ages. These guys obviously set up their trademarks a long time ago, probably like 50, 60 years ago. They protected themselves in the physical world. They are now today in 2023, 2022, December, filing for their virtual and digital trademarks. The digital and virtual world is going to be insane, guys. These projects and the momentum, the innovation has not yet entered the digital space. What we've done in the last 2 decades is really just build apps and tools so people can communicate better. That's it. That's the dominant thing we've done and focused on is communication, right? The Ubers, Uber Eats, all these services, they increase communication. They allow you to do services better. It serviced us better. The next level of the internet is going to be 100% experience-based or 90% experience-based, right? Obviously, apps and services are going to be a big deal, but it's going to be all experience. All our brands are going to have a thing there. NFTs and assets are going to have a reason to be there. There's going to be like, you know, full transitions of entire digital industries. The fashion industry is going to be digital. There's going to be a reason to want to buy a digital handbag. Like, why do you even need a digital handbag in the virtual world? But maybe you can buy one to just have on your back as a backpack when you're walking around the metaverse somewhere, and you're like, someone wants something. Yeah, I'll pull it out of my Versace handbag, and I'll check on my Rolex watch what the time is, and this is going to be like, that might be a thing in this metaverse space, right? So today, or this year and next year, are these companies now filing trademarks and getting their infrastructure set up to get into the metaverse world. Imagine this space in the next 20 years. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take for these NFTs and metaverse thing to come to fruition. I always put like a decade forward. Let's just freaking put a decade forward and just see what happens then. I plan long games. But yeah, that's how freaking early we are. A little cool little teaser here. Discord. What if we told you that you can start making money on Discord tomorrow? A cute little message here. Discord trying to be cute. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this means. This better be crypto or NFT related or we will riot. Can't think of any other ways outside crypto NFTs that normies make money off Discord. So I don't know what this means. So maybe you can get paid directly for your admin services, or maybe Discord is releasing a token and you can get token payments and automated token payments or NFT payments or something. No one would, like, why would you tease this? Usually a major application would just release their integration with some financial service or something. But normally projects that tease like this, they've got an NFT or crypto offering around the corner, right? So that's interesting. Discord is one of those apps that's just going to be major, and we just know it. Now, and I'm just trying to think, is AI going to start making tools that are just better? Maybe AI is just going to make an alternative to Discord that's better and bug fix it and build it better and faster than Discord. You know, my brain's getting a bit overwhelmed, guys, a bit overwhelmed. All right, there's, I think 30 new people have joined the stream since I started this. Guys, we're giving away an egg very quickly. We're giving away one of these eggs. Comment your Ethereum address if it's a .eth address at the bottom of this chat or on this live chat. Or you can go to my Twitter, which is /DCLblogger, and you can go to my Twitter and comment below your Ethereum address. So comment your Ethereum address. 83 comments. You guys are crazy. Oh my god. All right. Comment below this image your Ethereum address, and I will pull out from here and there to get it going. All right, so someone's gonna get a damn egg today. Someone's gonna get a freaking egg. All right, let's keep going. There's this little piece here. Your creativity won't save your job from AI. Robots were once considered capable only of unimaginative routine work. Today they write articles and create award-winning art. Yeah, didn't think AI would start to generate art that people are interested in. I thought that was going to be super far away, but hey, here we are today where it's starting to hit the creative industry. Now, Guys, this technology is super exciting. It's super exciting for all of you guys here because I know you're all entrepreneurs and forward thinkers. You wouldn't be here watching my stream if you guys weren't interested in what's next, right? NFTs, AI, metaverse. But I have a real fear. I have a real fear for the regular person that doesn't know what the hell is coming to them and are going to get their job rugged under their feet just like that because some AI tool has been implemented in their company and suddenly they're laying off 60 people in this division or that division. So my advice to everyone here is to keep super plugged in here. Grow a brand if you can. There's actually a fully AI way to grow a full-blown YouTube channel with you can get an avatar that speaks like you, right? You input it a voice that you want. You can get it to move in a certain way. You can give it characteristics. You can get it to narrate certain things. Avatars are going to be fully AI identities at some stage. Crazy things, right? Crazy things. So just I do want to just share the excitement of the AI world because it is damn exciting, but we have to figure out what this means for us guys. And it freaks me out as what I'm doing. I'm like, Matty, you got to grow the shit out of your social media content because if AI becomes a big deal, you got to have something special, man. Like there's got to be something special about you, Matty, that cannot be replaced with AI. And I'm like, what is that something special? Maybe it's my brand, right? Maybe it's 220,000 followers on Twitter, or maybe one day I'll have 100,000 followers on YouTube and maybe people will be interested to tune into what Matty's up to. Maybe my email list or something, there'll be monetizing opportunities in those activities. So that won't be replicated by AI. I don't know if curation of knowledge will be like, maybe it will. God, I don't even know. But I can't imagine someone like Elon Musk. But you're like, I guess making your personality something of importance. It doesn't have to be your personality. This is the interesting thing about AI. It could be an AI-driven personality that you can grow. You guys have heard about Sophia. You guys have heard about, I think there was an influencer that got a brand on herself now. Anyway, there's a little bit of a funny article here. I'm here at the gala concert in the EU Foreign Aid Department's 387,000 euro metaverse designed to attract non-politically engaged 18 to 35-year-olds. And he's like, there's only like 5 people here.